Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Mediterranean Goddess 1111. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit the like and share button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Also, you can hit the bell to get notifications whenever I release a video. Thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new, welcome, okay? I just wanted to go ahead and just give you guys some downloads that I've gotten since I've been gone for so long, you know. How do I want to even start this? Okay, so twin flames. I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things, okay? First of all is the label of a twin flame, okay? Sometimes I say soulmate, sometimes I say twin flame, sometimes I talk of twin ray, star seed, light workers, right? Healers. However you want to label yourself and define yourself is fine, because you know it's your choice, it's your reality, and that's the way we can define things, right? And put meaning to things, right? The law of relativity, to be able to actually put a meaning to something, right? But at the same time, it does limit your experience. And what I mean by that is, if you're stuck on a label of a soulmate, or you're stuck on a label of a twin flame, right? That means you're only seeing things just like that. Like it could only be this, right? And nobody knows the full truth of anything except source, right? Our brains can't wrap around all that. So what if someone is your soulmate and your twin flame, or your twin ray and your soulmate? You know what I mean? Like, so instead of focusing on these labels, right, we need to just focus on embodying who we really are, embodying our struggles, embodying our passions. Whenever we learn to embody our struggles and embody our passions, right? And we learn to embrace these moments of our life and appreciate the good and the bad that we've gone through, right? If that's how we perceive things, good and bad, right? Then we can actually find ourselves and find our missions by tapping into that place where we've learned our passions and where we've overcome our struggles, right? And so I just want to talk about yes, if you're on this twin flame journey, it's the journey of the self. It really is the journey of the self. Learning to really know who you are and know your worth and stand in that truth, right? I got like downloads about like how the twin rays of the world are to be able to enlighten and heal Gaia, right? And they do this, I say they, but it's myself included, right? By first overcoming our own shadows and overcoming our own obstacles and actually living through those struggles to gain these passions, right? To know our worth, to be able to embody fully who we are. And you guys, most of the divine feminines are empaths. Really, the masculines are too. Really, any divine, that's why I see the labels. Any divine creature is able to do this, is able to be empathetic, right? To be able to tap into the feelings of others, right? But I don't even know how to get this out. It's like the feminines, we have to literally go into full hermit mode, okay? Because we can't be giving away our energy that is needed for ourselves, okay? We have to harness our energy for ourselves. I know that sounds like selfish or whatever, but it's really not, because once we can fully embody who we are and harness our energy, do you know how powerful that we become? That it's then whenever our light just beams out like a damn lighthouse. It's then when our beacon shine. It's then when our cup runs over, right? And so whenever we do get to that point, right, and we're shining, and you guys, we have to be careful who we choose to give our energy to, right? Like, for instance, this channel, it takes a lot of my energy and love, but I freely give that. I freely give that. I choose to give that, right? But how do you decide who you choose to give it to, right? Like, that's like a really good question, because whenever you're a divine feminine and you're an empath, it's like you see a need and you want to fill it. And if you do that, you'll get depleted real easy, and you'll attract relationships that are unreciprocated. And that's been like a pattern that I've had to deal with in my own life. Again, that's why I'm able to teach. That's why I'm able to be a twin ray and be able to help heal Gaia and help. It's healing one's own self. It's help healing others, and in doing that, in divine oneness, raising the whole, right? And so I understand attracting relationships that are unreciprocated, right? And here's the thing, whenever you give to an unreciprocated relationship, you become depleted, right? And that desperation and that depletion, it leaves energy space of lack. So now you have like a void energy space, right? And it leaves you vulnerable to low vibrational entities. Okay? So something is going to fill that void. Something is going to fill that space of lack. And it's usually a low vibrational entity of more lack. Like, so that lack void will grow, right? So it's like, that's where disease and, you know, dis-ease, as my dude Joey always talks about, is when you're having constriction of energy, right? So you're having this constriction of energy because you're leaving these energy spaces of lack. And then now you have low negative vibrational energies that attach to it, right? And whether it's disease, whether it's a low vibrational energies, it's not just a demon or even disease. It can also be unhealthy attachments. So attracting unhealthy codependent attachments in your life as well, right? And all that is done in order to keep you from expanding, right? So it's to halt that expansion process, right? But the awesome part is that we have the power, like this light, like the spiral of life, like I told you in the spring, that we have the power to either have our life spiral up and ascend or spiral down, right? And so some questions though you want to ask yourself if you attract unrequited love a lot, because a lot of the times that's the dynamic of like the runner and the chaser in the twin flame relationship. So that runner and chaser energy, that has to do with inner child wounds of abandonment or rejection, right? And it has to also do with like attachment styles, like, and it's from inner child. So again, go hit my boy Joey up. Go look at my featured list. He's the only one featured, and get some inner child healing, right? Because you want to ask yourself, why am I attracting unrequited love? Why am I choosing unavailable partners? Right? Is this rejection a familiar thing to me? Do I believe I deserve love? Am I self-sabotaging by choosing to give my energy to someone who is unavailable? This is a subconscious setup of rejection. So are you subconsciously setting yourself up for rejection? And a lot of this is because you don't feel good enough, right? So again, embodying and knowing your worth as a divine feminine, if that's what you want to label it, or as a light worker, or however you want to label yourself, right? You guys, I love flying off the cusp. So this video is a little bit hard for me. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to bust out laughing because I love an outline, right? But it restricts the move of source. You know, source downloads, which all these are downloads that I wrote down. But it's like source is downloading more as I'm talking, and my crown is like. Woo! So anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Mwah. All right. So a little bit more, and then we're going to get into some cards, okay? So, you guys, the I don't even know how to say this. Twin flames, please love yourself. I don't mean thinking you're hot, okay? Love yourself by nurturing yourself, giving yourself everything that everyone has never gave you that you've always needed or you've always wanted, okay? And I'm here healing my wounds, being taught that I am here to love and to help others with theirs, okay? Healing trauma, inner child, you guys, past lives. Email me if you have any questions about like the Akasha or anything, because I get huge downloads about like clearing your chakras, not just from inner child healing, but from like past life trauma. Okay, and you guys, twin rays. I don't know if this concept is new to you or not, but I'm a twin ray. This is a recent download, and I'm here. It's for ancestral wounds. It's for old programs. It's for old paradigms. It's to rid. Oh my gosh, I feel source so strong in my heart chakra. It is to rid, not even just, okay, I'm being pulled back. Rid is a little bit of a harsh word, okay? to transmute these low templates. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help transmute old earth template into new earth template. New earth template. Christ consciousness. Clearing dysfunctional templates. Clearing trauma. Healing inner child. Healing past life wounds. Healing the chakra. Ancestral wounds. Old programs. Like I said, old paradigms. Low vibrational energies. Low vibrational attachments. Examples like substance abuse, okay? Or any addictions. This is for DNA healing, cell repair, central nervous system repair. You guys, I'm living proof. When you go through so much trauma, it will affect your central nervous system. I developed lupus. And basically, I know what it is. It's when you're under so much shadow and you have never known how to work through it, and your body and your DNA is trying to hold on to all that trauma, yeah, you get sick. You get constricted with dis-ease, okay? And in order to heal, right, it has to go down to the DNA cell level. You guys, Joey has amazing, and he doesn't pay me to say this, okay? He has amazing meditations. He has amazing meditations that will help you heal. It will help you heal in the womb. He has an embryo meditation. I can do readings for you guys if you guys want a personal reading, where I can give guidance and healing with that, and as far as like the Akasha, like I said. But if you guys need any kind of meditation, please hit my boy Joey up, okay? I want to just talk about a few tools that we can use all together in sync. And all these tools together will give us Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, full self-love, right? Full love, full fulfillment, basically, of love that will flow over. And so the first one is pray, right? And when we pray, it's basically talking, communicating, asking with source. That's all it is. If you want to make it as religious as you want or as non-religious as you want to be like, what's up, source? Say that. If you have to go and, be in quiet and, have a rosemary, that's whatever makes you feel powerful when you're doing it. It's the intention again, right? So it's the words that you say in the prayer when you communicate and you're asking and you're talking, but it's your intention. So if it makes you feel better to be alone or whatever it is, okay? But prayer, amazing tool, okay? Then the meditating. That's where we're listening and we're connecting, right? That's when we're just literally basking. I'll call it basking. That's beautiful. It's when we're listening, connecting, and basking in source energy so that we can receive, right? So, okay, so this is a quick download I'm just getting right now. So the prayer is like the masculine action. The yang. And the meditating is the listening, the receiving, and the connecting, right? That's the feminine. And then you guys, sound healing, singing. Some people, sound healing, you can use like a Tibetan bowl, or you can use a gong, or, I have a bell here. You can use a bell. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. I have like a little fountain going. That's always very peaceful and very useful. But just singing, you know, singing is probably better than all. I would say it's close to like the water dripping, and it's because it's so natural, right? So a natural sound. So yes, the bell, the gong, and the bowls and stuff, but the water dripping, or the singing of it's the soul singing. It's like a bird, right? A soul singing. It's absolutely beautiful sound healing, and it demonstrates your intention, right? It actually demonstrates what you intended and talked about in prayer, and what you received in meditation. Then you can sing it, sound heal everything around you. It was like a vision I got, like when you're healed and you're healing and your chakras can flow, right? At that point, you're changing the vibrational, the DNA and the molecular structures of the things around you. That shit is so deep. Like, you literally change your environment. You're literally changing on a molecular structure. You guys, that's why, like, yes, I'm a divine feminine, and yes, yeah, I have a twin flame. Yeah, I have a masculine. But you guys, I've been on this download this past month. I'm a twin ray. And let me just read to you. I don't even know where I put the thing of what I wrote down about twin rays, but you guys, the ley lines, I'll just go off cusp because that's what I like to do. So the ley lines are the chakras of the earth, right? So it's like a vision of Christ's consciousness, pure love, that inspire healing in others, because that healing radiates outside of you. And when that healing radiates outside of you, like I said, you exchange that to the molecular structures around you. And if you and me, if we can do these things all around the world, in the different ley lines of the world, it will change the molecular structure of Gaia physically. Just like meditating on your own DNA changes yours. And speaking over your own self changes your reality, and what you feel changes your reality, right? That's how we can do for each other. So next time you run across someone and you feel their negative energy, baby, radiate that positive even stronger, because it will change. Don't let that negativity change your structure, your DNA structure. No, we're chosen to change its. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I'll come back and just do a card reading, okay? I love you so much. Bye.